Good, my YouTube family. This is your girl Maisha with Maisha Road to Success, where I show you, the viewers, my progress, struggles, and hard work as a visually impaired dancer, honey. So today, honey, I have to tell y'all about this Netflix series I done found on Netflix, of course. Man, when I mean I am glued to listening to this show, I am listening, okay? I didn't even miss workout Wednesdays and throwdown Thursdays because of it, okay? So, the storyline, okay, let me start from the beginning. So, the name of the show is called In the Dark, right? Got some things I gotta say, get off my chest because I don't like it. It's like the way I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. But let me tell y'all. Let me basically give y'all like the gist of the show or whatever. I don't know how many seasons it is. I find out later when I'm listening and it's over. That's how I find out and stuff. I'm like, okay. As I go, I try to count the episodes, right? So the storyline basically is this lady. She's blind or whatever. I guess she's totally blind. I guess she has this eye condition called retinitis pigmentosa. So she lost her vision completely at the age of 14. Now she's older, right? So she had this 15-year-old boy who, I guess she just basically looked at them or whatever. They always hang out. She would get drunk. Yeah, a blind drunk. I thought I was like the only semi-blind drunk, you know what I'm saying? Because I drink occasionally, not all the time. So don't even come over here and be like, oh, you're a blind drunk too. No, only occasionally, right? So she drinks or whatever, and then she sleeps around with these different men or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She'll go out to the bar and drink like every night. She works with her parents. Her parents have like this thing called this like, I guess they sell like guide dolls or whatever for the blind people or whatever. So basically, I guess she just like this blind drunk who's out of control and just do whatever she wants. And you know what I'm saying? She lives with her best friend and stuff like that. She has a guard dog. But later down the line, what my cousin told me is that she was a blind drug dealer. And I was like, oh, shit. Excuse my French, y'all, for y'all who sensitive. This is a good storyline. So I'm listening. So I decided to put on the audio description because I was like, I always can understand what's going on with the dialogue, but I can never find out what's going on when the action part goes on or whatever, or like the little things like, they sitting. You know what I'm saying? I can never find that out, right? So I'm listening to the audio description. And I didn't like how they depict the blind people. Like, I was like, wait, what? Wait, huh? I had to stop it in the tracks. I was listening. Granted, it's a good storyline. So all throughout the season, you're gonna like in the first season or whatever. Her friend, her friend Tyson. I forgot to tell you that her friend Tyson died or whatever. So later down the line, you find out that he didn't die when she found him, but later on, somebody shot him in the head or whatever. So dang, I forgot what I was saying. So all throughout the first season, they basically trying to figure out who killed Tyson. And so she basically like, oh, maybe it was this person, maybe it was that person. So one of the people who she accused ended up dying. You're gonna watch it. Y'all gonna listen to it, honey. So it's good. It's getting good. So all throughout the first season, she looking, you know what I'm saying? She looking for who killed her friend or whatever. And yeah, one of the guys who she thought did it end up dying or whatever. So throughout the show, I'm noticing that she's like, "Oh, call Uber." I was like, wait, what? This is not how. This is honestly, y'all. That's crap. Okay, honestly, blind people do not. It's no app where you can just say call Uber. Honestly, you have to use the app just like people, like regular smuggler people. You have to go in there, set up your ride, and do that. So I was already like, wait, what? Like you can't tell Siri, hey, call this person, hey, do this, hey, do that. But Siri is not to the point where you can be like, hey, call Uber. You can say open Uber. So I was like, wait, what? Oh, you can tell Siri, hey, open up notification. That's like the most recent. I think it's like the iPhone XR. So it just started from that point. So I'm like, what is that? Wait, what? Huh? And then like another part in the show, her cane broke. I was like, wait, what type of cane do you have, sis? Because the cane just don't go broke. Like, huh? I was like, wait, huh? Y'all gotta check it out. You're gonna be like, like the blind people, like they're gonna be pissed off. They're gonna be like, wait, what? I don't understand why they have sighted people pretend like they're blind. Like, first off, that's not nothing cool to do. Not saying like blind people are not cool. We are cool. We the coolest motherfuckers out here. Sorry to say it like that, but we are cool. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm supposed to be talking about that's yeah. I'm so into it, y'all. Y'all can tell, right? I am. I'm really into the show. That's why I haven't been here on Workout Wednesdays or Throwdown Thursdays. But I'm back here on Friday. I'll be back tomorrow with Stretch Out Saturdays or whatever. But honey, I've been so deep into the show. But I was just like, so let me tell you another scene that pissed me off. Sorry, y'all. I just like, I'm gonna go, but I'm like, I gotta tell you about this. So it's one scene in there. She goes to a buffet and she sticks her hand in potatoes. I'm like, wait, blind people don't, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, what type of, is they trying to make fun of like people who disabled or blind people? Because that's not how a typical, even like, I'm like, maybe in the old days or whatever, but not in the most recent times. Like, what? Like, what the picture are they trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are they really trying to make fun of us, or are they just trying to get a point proven? But to make the long story short, the girl and the blind lady end up finding like, like finding out, like basically solving the case or whatever, because she just went and stopped. You gotta watch it. Y'all gotta watch it. The ones who can't see and the ones who can listen, just ask somebody to put on the audio description, because it's so funny. I tried to actually put on the audio description myself, but manually somebody else with sight have to help you with that. So like it gets to the part where it says English, and then after that, your because the accessibility mode on the TV is on, it may not detect it. So and maybe if you're on your phone, that's a different story. Or on a tablet, that's a different story. But if you're listening to Netflix on your TV, you have to have somebody who has sight to enable the audio description or whatever. So I just got back into my Netflix. Listen, y'all. I canceled my Netflix like before the New Year let out, because I knew I was going to get distracted. I wasn't going to come on. I knew I was going to end up missing a few of my videos and stuff like that, honey. But y'all all right? Y'all all right. And then honestly, y'all ain't gonna lie. For Throwdown Thursdays, I wanted to do level up the choreography, and I actually forgot the steps. It's like I was like, huh? I said, what am I supposed to do after this? I know. I know. I ain't gonna lie. And then Wednesday, I ain't gonna lie, I trained so hard. I've been training extremely hard because, like, I'm there, y'all. I'm there. And I'm like, but I'm like so there. Y'all just don't understand. But I'm still training, y'all. I'm still training. I'm like, y'all, I'm like, for real? Nah. Like, that's how I am. And I'm listening to this, as I'm listening to this, I'm like, no. For real? I got the door closed, y'all. I got the door closed. That's how y'all know I'm into the show. I got the door closed. I'm rushing people off the phone. They come, I'm like, yeah. I'm getting I'm trying to rush STS off the phone when I make my reservations. But I just, I couldn't help but to listen and hear how they depicted the blind people and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, Netflix have incredible audio descriptions, but if you're gonna portray a blind person, portray it well. For the most part, blind people have a good orientation and mobility. I mean, like me, I have good mobility and stuff like that, but as far as orientation and balance and stuff, I have okay balance. But when I first started off, when I first started off, I used to, walk like I was drunk because I didn't have good balance, because I can't hear out of this ear or whatever. What did that have to do with your balance? Well, balance comes from your hearing as well. So I was like, okay. So I had to start, once I started dancing, y'all, that's when I had start like, my orientation started getting better. You couldn't tell if I was blind, and that's just basically how the same thing with blind people, especially like somebody who was born with sight. When you're adjusting, it's a different story. With somebody who was already blind from birth, their orientation is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But she well off. You know what I'm saying? She been blind for since she was 14. So it's no excuse why she, her orientation is a little off. But it's an incredible blind guy named Ozeas, and he's when I mean his mobility skills are incredible. He can get around a whole mall by himself. Okay, I can't even do that, and I got a little more vision than him. And seeing black and white is not like better vision, but you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine this is my vision. Imagine, I can only see out of this eye. Imagine seeing black and white. And that's very minimal. And then that goes out sometimes. That's how mine is and stuff like that. So, but he is totally blind, and he just get around so well. And she's totally blind as well too. And I know many. Well, I knew, because I don't hang out with people like that. I stay to myself a lot. I keep everybody at a distance, really. And so, oh, I'm on him. Listen, when I get into my show, I get into deep. I'm sorry, yo. But yeah, but it had me thinking. I'm like, is this how they really depict blind people? Is this how they really feel about us? Like, do they really think we retards and we can't do anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, like I get it. Some of us are reckless, especially me. I know me. Like but I ain't sleeping around with people. Oh hell no. But I do. You know what I'm saying? I say whatever I want. I say how I feel. I don't care how people feel about it, and I keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And that's not in a sense where I'm rude and obnoxious. This black girl was obnoxious. I was like, I want to beat your ass, girl. But that's my mind. But I'm serious. Honey. A lot of these blind people, they got a little slick mouths, honey. You want to slapjack them and take their cane away and run. Yeah, because they be having the biggest attitude, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they haven't coped with losing your vision. And it's so funny because when I first lost my vision, whew, you talking about being mean and hating everybody. Sure, you know me. When I first lost my vision back at 17, child, I would have hated you too. I was me. I was like, what the hell you want? What you want? But yeah, it's interesting because I never not even see what the hell I'm talking about. I never even hear movies about people who's visually impaired and stuff like that. And I wanted to get my story out there. I wanted people to know who I am and what I stand for. But I'm not the typical, soft voice and quiet. No, I'm the type of person, if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. If you piss me off, I'm going to let you know you pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people, you can't come at me sideways. And so, it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting that they have something like that on Netflix. Because I was like, what if I pitch an idea to Netflix about, sharing my story and sharing my dance journey and how it makes me, cope with, being blind, vision, impaired and shit, wanting to impact the world. Would Netflix pick this up? You know what I'm saying? Or would they, wash it down and turn into something like this? Because I'm pretty sure the blind lady probably, was skilled and, good at what she did and stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Good mobility, good things. But I guess for TV, they had to make it, watered down and stuff like that. And I'm like, would they do that to me? Because I'm very authentic and very transparent. And if that's not me, I'm gonna tell you, hey, that's not me. But I can go on and on about this show. I'm like still in like the first season. I think there's more seasons to go. I think it's 2 seasons, y'all. But in one episode, you be like, damn, for real? Next. That's how I am, y'all. I'm just so glued to it. I just started 2 days ago. I'm still stuck. I be stopping and pausing when people trying to call me. I'm like, oh, babe, that's not my show. But yeah, I wanted to let y'all know I ain't forget about y'all this week. I gotta pump out, one more video tomorrow. Well, I was supposed to actually did 4 videos this week, but I got into a show, and this is why I canceled my Netflix. I try to cancel my Netflix anytime I'm reaching a goal, because I will find something. Because I love documentaries, I love movies, I love a good show. Like my favorite show, one of my favorite shows is The Blacklist. I remember the last time I was trying to let y'all know some things about me. I couldn't figure out some stuff. I liked it. So yeah, this was a perfect way to segment into a little more about me. So I'm your girl Maisha with Maisha Road to Success, and I'm out. Peace.